What's going on, YouTube? This is Red Horse Noggle, back with a Call of Duty commentary. I know I haven't done this for a while, but you know, it feels good to be back on this microphone and talking about Call of Duty, because this is originally what I love to do on this channel. Then I brought some gaming stuff, and I've been having a lot of fun with that, you know, with the verses and stuff and the Final Fantasy walkthroughs. And yeah, it just feels good to be back doing commentary on this microphone for Call of Duty. Yeah, and so today we're gonna talk about the Awakening DLC. In the background you just see some Skyjacked. I was about to say hijacked. Well, same thing, but Skyjacked gameplay on Skyjack TDM gameplay. It's a 30 kill TDM, pretty beast. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy the gameplay. It's there for your pleasure as always. And let's get straight into it. So my thoughts on Awakening DLC. Now, I was kind of anticipating this DLC for a while now, because I thought Black Ops 3 was pretty decent. You know, not the perfect Call of Duty game, but I thought it was a pretty decent game that, you know, like, it's been a while since we had like a playable Call of Duty, and I believe Black Ops 3 is a playable Call of Duty. Well, that's if they still have the skill-based matchmaking from the time I'm uploading this video. But for me, it's been a very playable. But so I decided to buy the season pass, you know, because I like this game and I'm pretty excited for the DLC. And here's my thoughts on Awakening. It sucks. Now I'll tell you why. You know, not everything in this map pack is bad specifically. Just maybe the multiplayer maps is the bad thing. But let me just explain. All right, so first multiplayer we have is Splash. In my opinion, Splash is kind of big, in my opinion. I don't know what Treyarch is doing with their maps, but whatchamacallit. This map feels like kind of Stonehaven from Ghost, and that's not a good thing. It has the colors of Grind from Black Ops 2, and Grind was actually a colorful map, but also a good map. So I'm not sure what's going on at Treyarch Studios, but they need to start working better on their maps, because Splash is just not a great map. It has no flow. The spawns are terrible, and I just can't find people. You know, I've been playing a lot of like time limit TDMs, time limit other game modes and stuff. So yeah, Splash is probably my least favorite. I mean, sure, it is like a colorful map. You know, it's a beautiful map. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. It's just not my. It was a disappointing map in my opinion. I thought Splash might have been my favorites, because it reminded me a lot of Grind. But when I got the DLC, it reminded and played the map. It reminded me a lot of Stonehaven. Next up, we have Gauntlet. Gauntlet, another bad map on this map pack. Whatchamacallit? Don't ever go in the jungle. Okay, the jungle part is way too dark in my opinion. Just never go there, because all there is just head glitchers and people hiding in the bushes. The ice part, there's people head glitching, and the city part, actually there's 3 in 1. There's a map, this is the map that has the city, the whatchamacallit, the jungle, and the ice part of the map. And the ice part just full of head glitchers. Jungle is just full of head glitchers and people hiding in bushes for some reason, and the city is just full of more head glitchers. So basically, this is a head glitch fest, this is a head glitch fest map. So yeah, Gauntlet is not really my favorite. I mean, it is like most of these maps are pretty looking and stuff. It's just the size and the way they play is just not great. Especially Gauntlet, because like Gauntlet is, I don't know, it's just I don't like the flow to Gauntlet, like, because like the routes are just stupid, like especially the jungle. The jungle is like the worst place to go, and I don't really hate the map, really. I like the kind of size of it. The size is okay. I mean, it could be a little bit smaller, but I just believe that it could have been a lot better. But terrible idea for a map. I mean, it's a cool idea, but it didn't work out on the actual game. Cool on paper. It's one of those type of things that's like, oh, it sounds great on paper, but it's not. It doesn't play out well. Next up, we have Rise from Rise. Yeah, I was about to say Rise from Black Ops 2. What am I saying? And I don't know why, but when I saw Rise, the first time the DLC was announced, I thought it was gonna be a remake of Array. And in my opinion, Array was not the best map in Black Ops 1, but I don't know, like Array, it looked really like Array. Like, in my opinion, Array was not the best map in Black Ops 1. The maps are pretty decent in Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 had some pretty good maps. Firing range, all those types of maps. So, Rise. Rise is probably like my favorite one out of the four, but also like it's my favorite, but it's still not like, it doesn't like appeal to me in my sense, because I mean, you got a great idea for a map, you know, like winter base. It looks like a construction site. I don't even know what it is, so I'm not gonna even go into detail into that. But yeah. And also, what I find annoying about this map is that there's like way too many head glitches, like in like the top of the buildings. Like there's a lot, and I keep getting flanked on top, and it's just really annoying. But also, what I find cool about this map is that the weather change, yeah, the weather change, where it's like it'll turn from nighttime to sunrise, which I think is pretty cool. And yeah, overall, Rise is a decent map. It's kind of like my favorite, but not really, because cause it's just not like a great, or it doesn't, it's not a memorable map. It's not a memorable map. So yeah, that's Rise. And last but not least, Skyjacked. If you play Black Ops 2, there's no explanation needed. It's the same stuff. Broken spawns, you know, like, I mean, the spawns have been broken since Black Ops 2, but, you know, the thing is, this map feels like very refreshing, because I'm not playing on Combine 4 times in a row, or 8 times in a row for some people, because I know, like, people who play Combine 8 times in a row in a single lobby, but they added map block in, so that should stop right now. But yeah, Skyjacked, it's the same thing from Hijacked. All the broken stuff is still there from Black Ops 2. The spawns, everything. So yeah, Skyjacked, there's really not much for me to say, because it's basically the same as Hijacked. Like, everything that was broken in Hijacked transitions to Black Ops 3, and that's Skyjacked. And now let's talk about zombies. Der Eisendrache, or however you pronounce it, Der Eisendrache, or whatever. I really don't care. I just say Der Eisendrache because it makes sense, I guess. But yeah, this zombies map definitely delivered. I'm having a lot of fun on it. You know, it's like a challenge, because like the map is, like, in some places it's very tight, you know, in the castles and stuff, and it kind of brings a challenge, but also makes it a little bit harder, because you can get easily cornered, which has happened to me a lot of times, because zombies are spawning in front of you, on the side of you, and on the back of you. Well, that's typical zombies, but you get what I mean. So yeah, and also I think the fact that they added the bow and the gravity spikes into zombies is pretty cool, you know. Like, it kind of reminds me of the staffs from Origins. I think that's where they based these sparrows, or bow and arrow if you want to be specific, off of Origins. You know, with the ice staff, lightning staff, wind staff, and fire staff. And also the gravity spikes from multiplayer. The gravity spikes are actually pretty useful. I've seen some gameplay of the gravity spikes, because unfortunately I haven't built it yet. But I have seen like some gameplay of the gravity spikes, and I've seen it, and it is pretty useful, you know. Like, you could set it as a trap, you could just smash zombies with it, you could punch them with it, and yeah, like, overall, Der Eisendrache is a very fun map, in my opinion, you know. I'm having fun on it, I'm still having fun on it to this day, and yeah, if you want to do like a zombies, if you want to play zombies with me, feel free to. Just leave your PSN in the comments if you want to. I'm not forcing you to, but you can leave your PSN in the comment section below if you would love to play zombies with me. I would love to play zombies with any people in the description, and I will add you on PlayStation. So that's it, guys. That's what my overall thoughts on Awakening. I mean, there's really not much to say. It was a very disappointing DLC. It could have been a lot better, in my opinion, with better maps. But just don't leave zombies. In my opinion, zombies is the only thing that's gonna be worth it on this map pack. So if you're on PlayStation, you haven't bought the DLC yet. Don't buy it yet. Well, don't buy it yet. But if you're gonna buy it for zombies, go ahead. But just don't really play the multiplayer maps because they're not really worth it. Or if you're on Xbox, waiting for the DLC to come out in March, I think. Yeah, March. Just don't really. It's okay if you miss out on DLC 1. Well, unless if you're a hardcore zombies fan, then just get it because zombies is gonna be very memorable. Anyways, that's it, guys. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoy the vid. And I will see you guys later. This is Red Horse Snuggle signing out. Peace out, guys.